Okay, we are live. We are live right now. Yes, this is what I use to do my thumbnails. So we are going to take a look at Tesla stock. We are going to take a look at the VIX. We are going to take a look at the stock indices. How did they do? Is Tesla following the stock indices? Is everything in sync or not? This is very important. And last but not least, we are also going to take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So let's start. So Tesla closed at 455 even. We are up 47 cents, 0.1% higher than yesterday, the close of today compared to the close of yesterday. And post-market, we are pretty much even Steven, down by 2 cents. So there's no point in talking about this. So let's take a look at our basics. So are we into our bullish channel? Yes. Yes, we are still into our bullish channel. We have been bouncing on that channel for a while, and we are still, we are still bouncing on it each time we reach this bullish channel support. Bullish channel support, we bounce on it. So Tesla is in a bullish mode. The trend is bullish. And recently we have been starting to drift from the congestion zone. We had a congestion zone between 410.25 and 467.13 right here, and we have been drifting a little bit lower down to 382.82. Okay, let's make this up. And so for a while the congestion zone was between the 382.82 and 426.47. Once we broke that there, this was a buy signal that we took. And now we are continuing. We are just continuing. We did not have momentum on the daily chart. Stochastic was not over 60 until Wednesday of this week. So before Wednesday, this was really just a rebound. Just like when you throw a ball on the ground, it's rebounding. But there is no, this is not like a rocket that has its own propellant to push it upwards. A rebound is a rebound. Does not mean that this is going to go super high. It's going to go less high than where you started in terms of height from. If I put my hand right here at 5 foot above the ground, release the ball, it won't come back up to 5 foot. So basically, it was a rebound until it started to gain momentum. It started to gain momentum on Wednesday when we had this nice green candle right here. Boom, momentum was acquired at that point. And now we are continuing on that momentum. So, all is good. Tesla is going higher. This is nice. The first stop that we are going to get is here at 467.85. 13. 467.13 right here. For 467.13, this is where we are going to be retesting most likely soon if Tesla can go higher or not. This is an area, 467.13 is an area where we would we got pushed back a few times. Several times we have got pushed back. So the big test is, are we going to get pushed back here? So what happened right here in the past is that there were not enough buyers for the number of sellers that wanted to sell. So the price went down. The buyers did not have to pay more than 467.13 to get a Tesla share. They could get it, they could get it lower because sellers were willing to sell lower than 467. So if there are no sellers that are willing to sell below a certain price, then the price needs to go higher if somebody wants to buy, because there are no shares hanging around at a certain price. So the big question is it going to happen again? Is it going to happen again right here that sellers are going to overpower the buyers? So that's the big question that will most likely be answered next week. Next week, in a week we have 5 days, so we are going to get 5 candles. So 5 candles, if we lay them right one beside the other, you know, this would show something like this. So it's possible that we know if we are going to break it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what we are going to be watching tomorrow, next week. In terms of momentum, as I said, we have momentum on the daily chart. So we have stochastic over 60, we have the MI, we have our personal reversal indicator that turned bullish on Wednesday. So all is good. And yesterday we had a discussion. So, you know, I'm talking about this big bullish channel. And yesterday we had this discussion about rate of ascent. You can look at yesterday's video. This is quite interesting. And we extrapolated where Tesla stock could be when. And right now we are on this steep bullish channel. So we are going higher than the regular rate of ascent of this larger bullish channel. So we have a smaller, narrower bullish channel. So we have a pretty steep rate of ascent. You know, this is 45 degrees at least. So if we continue at that rate of ascent, then, you know, this is what we said. By Christmas, we all love Christmas. By Christmas, $530 if we maintain the same rate of ascent. I need to say that when a bullish channel is narrower, like you know, this one right here is narrower right here than this big one right here. So when it's narrower, then they don't last as long. They don't last a long time necessarily. So we'll see what happens. But not too long ago, yeah, look at this. Last year, as a matter of fact, look at this. Quite narrow, boom, 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 boom. It lasted what? From October 22nd to December 17th. So 2 months. 2 months. It was a bit wider. So 2 months we had a super nice run, which was fantastic. So yeah, so all is good with Tesla. The only drawback that I see a little bit is this wick at the top right here. So there's a little bit of a wick showing that we tried to go higher, but we're squished down. So maybe this is the early sign that we might have some buyers in that, sellers in that area. But conversely, and let's look at the 1 hour chart. Conversely, we are not breaking lower than 452. So, you know, we tried to break 459, you know, and we had called it. We called 459 as a number to break, and that was not broken. Look at this. Look at this. This is the first hour of the day. Went a little bit below, short of 459. And on the second hour, we are super close. Look at this. The high was at 458.87. So we are pretty good with our lines. This is what this is confirming. So we try to go higher. 459 could not be conquered. But at the same time, as I'm saying, we are not closing lower than 452.91 right here. So we are into a tiny congestion zone. We could stay there a while, and maybe we are going to be retesting our bullish channel right here. We'll see. So not a bad week at all. We are getting momentum. So this is no longer just a bounce, but now we need to see that if we can start breaking some previous price areas that we could not break. And again, 467.13 right here. Why 467? Well, guess what? Last year we had a hard time. Broke it one day. One day we were above. One day, then boom, finished. So we'll see what is going to happen next week. So let's go take a look at the VIX to see what is the health of the overall stock market. So VIX is the fear factor of the stock market. The higher the VIX, the lower the stock market. So look at this. VIX 1540 down 0.39, 2.47% down. This is going lower. We love this. The lower it will go, the better it will be for us. We love this. And because of this, Dow Jones, SPX, QQQ, NASDAQ should have gone pretty well. So Dow Jones, so let's start with this one, 0.22%. This one, okay, we kind of knew that it was going to happen at some point. We are testing 48,023. 48,023, boom, boom. Testing it. We broke above a little bit during the day. You see it here. Broke above, caved in. Could not break above. This is what these red lines are supposed to do. They are supposed to show us where sellers are winning. So sellers used to win here, and so far they are still winning here. So maybe we are going to have a move down towards the end of next week if we don't break this. Wednesday of next week, we have the, let me show you this. Let me find it first. We have the FOMC meeting. FOMC meeting is going to happen next week. This is going to happen on Wednesday. Macs are great, but the Windows management on Macs sucks. So yeah, this Friday we have received some information about the core PCE price index month over month. The forecast was 0.2, we got 0.2. Michigan consumer sentiment was, well, the forecast was going to be 53, we got 53.3. Personal income 0.4, personal spending 0.3. A little bit less personal spending. But what I really wanted to show you is right here. Wednesday, December 10th, federal interest rate decision. So the forecast is at 375. We are at 4 right now. So so it needs to be at 375. It needs to be at 375 on Wednesday, if not more. If it's more, then we could be having a nice run. So maybe the market is going to wait a little bit next week to see what is going to be Jerome Powell's decision. And maybe this is why we have not crossed above 48,023 here. SPX, I like the move that we had today. Let me switch on the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, we see it a little bit better. You know, we had a hard time breaking 68.50 right here. You know, zigzagging above, below, and below. Then, boom, today we are above and we're staying above. So, you know, we are seeing the markets. This is SPX. So we are seeing the market inching a little bit higher. It's not a big breakout. It's just very small moves, but you know, we cannot complain that these moves are making the stock going higher. Then we have some resistance at 69.20 right here, 69.20. If it breaks above 69.20, then this is going to be a nice indication that things are going much higher. QQQ, again, you see the same wick right here, a wick indicating that we tried but we failed. It's Friday, I know it's Friday, but you know, I would have liked a nice green candle, a nice clean candle. So we are seeing a little bit of maybe exhaustion on the markets today, but they still closed higher. You know, NASDAQ is up 0.43%, so you know, I cannot complain too much, but I need to tell you everything. Gold a little bit down, you know, still in this congestion zone right here, and we have a bigger one right here, so this is basically going sideways. Silver, this one is maintaining itself super well. We had a nice move, then now it's been staying above for a week, so that's pretty impressive that it does not fall, because silver is volatile. Goes up, goes down, up and down, up and down. When it goes up, boom, it's easy for it to go down. So I would not be surprised. Let me put it that way. I would not be surprised if it was going like this and going like this later. So we'll see. Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is still into a downward channel. So let's never forget this. This is a downward channel. It's supposed to go down. We had a rebound right here, which was a nice rebound that never gave us any momentum. Momentum is not here. No stochastic over 60. There's no momentum in here. This is just a rebound because it went down fast. It's going to bounce a little bit. Dead cat bounce. You name it like you want to name it. But there's no momentum yet. So, and we have a caving in here. Look at this, How precise can this be? Stochastic is going higher, then boom, just at the 60 mark, it's moving down. So, yeah, we could, we did profit on Ethereum on the 1 hour chart, and the same could have been done with Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart because we had momentum on the 1 hour chart. But if we want to really get bigger moves, we need to play on the daily chart. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum still has stochastic over 60. Okay, so this one has it at 63. Ethereum is looking better. This is the congestion zone. We broke it Wednesday, and now we are coming back just a little bit lower at 29.84. We have momentum here. It's not the biggest momentum in the world, 63, but we have momentum. So, Ethereum is doing better technically than Bitcoin. But we are still into a downward channel, so we are still going down as a whole. This was just a regular rebound. This one, we are starting to see momentum. So if I had to choose between Ethereum or Bitcoin, Bitcoin is looking better. So there you have it, my friends. So this is the state of the market on Friday, December 5th. If you want more of this, more of these analyses, we have a private Discord server. You need to become a member at the YouTube level. Then it gets you access to our Discord server where we are talking about all other stocks that we are following. We are following like 50 stocks. And we just invest in those that are showing signs that they want to move higher. That's it. So we can stay on the side. Tesla has been doing good for the past couple of weeks. Before that, we had a week of Tesla going down. So we just stay on the sides. And we have other stocks that are moving, so we concentrate on the ones that move. That's it. Concentrate on the one that moves. So if you get access to that Discord server, you also get access to the Tesla Weekly Live I'm doing on Sunday, where we look at the weekly chart of all these stocks to give us a broader, further pattern where things could be going. So this is really interesting to take a look at that. So this happens on Sunday, and this is a live like we are doing here. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk on Monday, unless you are a member, in which case we are going to talk on Sunday. So I'm going to wish you a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.